If you're a broke woman, skip this post. But big girls do big girl things. Straight like that. Big girls do big girl things, especially when it comes to dating. One thing about a grown ass woman, if she want to go out to dinner with a man, she don't mind paying. One thing about a grown ass woman, if she wants to take a trip with a man, she don't mind paying. One thing about a grown ass woman, if she want that man to wear a certain outfit, she don't mind paying. Why? Because it ain't about nothing. She's not losing no sleep over a couple of dollars. See, what you have to understand is grown women, you have to work to be able to spend money on them. And let me cook for a second. I know what you're thinking. What do you mean you got to work? These grown women will tell you, I don't need you to pay for that. And I got it. It's not a problem. And so these are the women that men die to take care of. They can't wait to take care of them because they are not begging for it. They don't need it. So you feel like it's a privilege to be able to pay for things for them. You feel like it's a privilege to be able to do things for them. Grown women do grown women shit, and they're not begging for any handouts because there's no way that you can be a boss and begging. Boss and begging don't even go together. Boss and begging does not go together.
He ain't lying.
Real grown women, they're not waiting around. They go get what they want because they go-getters. If you broke, you'll never understand this post. If you're entitled, you'll never understand this post. But if you a big mama, you know what's up. If you
Facts. I couldn't have said any better myself. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with this gentleman. I am Truth Hurst 357. Couldn't put it any better myself. Facts. Like, and that's what dating is all about. Dating and someone who's been successfully married, happily married for a long time. A good friend of mine once told me that marriage is about serving each other. And that's what dating's about. But I think like in dating culture nowadays in 2025, I think that is lost on us as far as serving each other. What I see a lot is usually like one person that's trying to be served majority of the time. Either the man is trying to be served or the woman is trying to be served, but I don't see a lot of people trying to serve each other with a common goal of trying to make each other better people and serve each other. That's what it's all about. So yeah, he ain't lying about anything. When a man finds a woman that does for him and splurges on him and takes him out and do all these things, we cannot wait to take care of that woman in any way, shape, or form. We can't wait. We look for ways and opportunities to do for that woman because a lot of men are not used to that kind of treatment from the woman. We're just not. We're just not. So we look for any and every way that we can to show our gratification for that woman. Now, all these things don't have to be monetary. It doesn't have to be money. It doesn't have to be monetary. But in the context of this conversation, we do look for any ways that we can to show our gratification and show how thankful we are for getting that kind of treatment from a woman because it, not every woman is like that. I'm sure every man has dated someone to where the woman just flat out just does not show her appreciation that kind of way. She does not offer to pay for anything. And every dude has dated a woman or at least been in some sort of situation like that at some point. So what he's saying is all facts. It's all facts. Let's take a look at some of these comments. I'm not a big girl. I'm a grown woman. And he's a little boy if he even allows me to do such a thing. Huh? What if he allows you to do something for him, then he's a little boy? Huh? What are you talking about? I was waiting for a real lady to spin it back. A grown man, grown boss won't allow it. Well, it sounds like these are the kind of people that he was talking about. This post is not for y'all because y'all just don't get it. And that's okay. Not not everything is meant for everybody to get everything. That's okay. But he obviously is told y'all this post is not for y'all. Y'all just don't get it. And that's okay. That is okay. Exactly what it said. Period. It sounds like dry begging. Where did he ask for anything? So someone can't make a post just describing their appreciation for this kind of woman without there being backlash? What are you talking? There's no dry begging. He never asked for anything. He just simply stated the appreciation for this kind of woman, which y'all clearly aren't. Well, at least not all y'all, just the certain people in these comments. Show won't. This is stupid, but carry on. Won't allow to receive. It's the craziest thing ever, but y'all not men. See, at least someone seems to be logical. I hear you on this, but he's got a point. If a man is doing all of that, I don't mind returning the favor. That's really all he's saying. At the end of the day, that's really all he's saying. He's saying, hey, we appreciate it when women return the favor. He didn't say, hey, y'all have to do this all the time. You have to do this majority of the time. It's nothing like that. He didn't state, all he said was, hey, a grown woman who's about her business and is not begging a man for money knows what I'm talking about when they can foot the bill some of the times. That's it. It's that simple. I don't understand why some people just have to take the most simple things or just something someone wants to highlight as gratitude and people just flip it around for whatever else they wanted to make. So she said, I don't, it's not a big deal. Return the favor. Someone said for sure, but that's not something a man should even pride himself on admitting. Wait, so a man that's dating a woman that is on her ish and treating him nicely, we can't admit that if that's the wait, what? I don't get y'all. See, one woman, I actually love paying for our dinners. I'd be like, get what you want, babe. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Grown women and men spoil each other. Exactly. Exactly. That's what it's all about. It's about spoiling each other. He didn't say the woman has to do it all the time and that's it. No, it's about spoiling each other. I it's just that simple. I don't understand what's so hard about this. I don't I don't get it. I really don't get it. Real grown women and men take care of each other. Exactly. Exactly. I'll spoil what I love. There's nothing wrong with that. But you got people in the comments that just don't understand what he's saying. And that's what he said in the post. People are just not going to understand because those people they don't have a giving heart, or at least not in this way. At least not in this way. They just don't understand. They're used to the man doing everything, everything, everything. These, I don't understand with some of the women nowadays that have their Cash App and their dating profile and expect you're gonna just find Prince Charming. This dude has to be 6'10", give you money, take you to Belize for dinner, and then also be a youth pastor as well. But also, like, y'all just want any and everything without any sort of exchange or compromise or anything. Like the woman, like he already said, the women who just don't get it, just don't get it. And that's okay. He's not talking to those women. There's a certain group of women he's talking to. And in my opinion, he made it extremely clear who he's talking to. It's that simple. It's really that simple. Another woman says, I'm a big mama, but ain't see Target, right on the money. Another girl said, I'm a big mama, but ain't paying. I did before, but I realized it's not in my own best interest. What? You can be selfish and just say you're selfish. You don't have to. No, okay. I understand that at times people will take advantage of a nice person. Okay. You will have ninjas out here taking advantage of a nice person trying to do a good thing, a nice thing. And the wrong person will take advantage of that. I do get that. So it sounds like that's probably what's happened. But then also people will be like, oh no, nope, I did it before, it didn't work. So nope, not doing that for you again. Not paying for any more dates. Nope. You can cover 100% of everything. So someone said it's such a double standard. When a man knows you're financially stable, many tend to do less for you, yet go out for women for who are less stable. Sure, they may buy nice gifts here and there or cover dates, but when they feel like you're okay, they stop offering and don't truly provide the way they could. Now, this isn't all men. That's true because that's not all men. But let's be real, a lot of men fall short when a woman is independent. I think that really depends on your dating experience. Um, no, I don't know. I think that depends on your dating experience. Fall short and independent, in my opinion. Some even feel quietly jealous. I think that could be true. In my opinion, some even feel a quiet jealousy toward women who don't need them, so they don't uplift them as they should. It takes a confident man, secure in himself, to love and fully and upgrade your life, even when he knows you can do it all on your own. Those are the men worth catering to. I agree. I agree. Those are the men worth catering to, but I think it really depends on the man. Like I think I know that. Look, we have egos too, and sometimes you could be fragile. Someone else said, I got to take advantage of doing this. I just think that y'all just dating the wrong dudes. Anyone who would take advantage of anyone's kindness to do this, y'all are obviously just dating the wrong person. That doesn't mean you should not do it for anyone. That's you're throwing the baby out with the bathwater. That doesn't mean you should not now do it for the next guy because of what happened with previous experiences. Because like what if the guy did that with you? As guys, we approach women, get rejected all the time. We take out women. Some women just flat out just are just hungry and just want a free meal. It happens. Every guy has been on a date where we maybe not knew during the date, but at least some point during or afterwards, we knew okay, I think she just wanted to eat. But we cannot carry that forward into the next situation, in the next relationship, to the next date. We can't do that because that's not fair on the next person. The next person could be another scammer. They could, or they could be a genuine person, and you don't want to cheapen their experience with you based off the last person. You can't do that. No, everyone deserves a clean slate unless there's something about that person that's you're seeing red flags. And in that case, then maybe you shouldn't go out with them in the first place. But besides that, everyone deserves a clean slate. May not be the easiest to not let your past experiences reflect, your new situation and everything. So someone said, I got to take advantage of doing this. And someone said, lies. Wait, what? You can't tell her that's a lie. You don't know her situation, dog. You can't tell her that. It very well may be true, but you cannot let that situation affect the next situation or relationship. That's all I'm saying. You can't tell her that's a lie. Wait, what? How do you wait, huh? People just be, I swear, sometimes I'm just convinced that some people just go online and just say anything. They don't care. They don't even have a profile pic. So someone said, yes, but he has to show me he has provider mindset before I decide to pay for anything. Hmm. So that's interesting. Do you have to show him that you are wifey material before he pays for anything? Is that how it works? And how does a man show you he has provider mindset? How does that work before you pay for anything? Like people just that people just say anything. I swear. To me, that sounds like you are not willing to do it. What a man has to show you his provider mindset before you're willing to pay for anything. To me, that sounds like, AKA, I'm not paying for Jack until he shows me I have provider mindset. Because how does a man show you he has provider mindset? Just tell you or to provide? Which, which means, do you have to show him that you are wifey mindset before he, like, come on, come on. But y'all, what do y'all think about this? What do y'all think about what he said? Do y'all agree with what he said? I agree with what he said. I don't think it's a big deal for a woman to show their man that they appreciate him by paying for whatever, them paying for the meal, paying for the trip. I don't think that's a big deal at all. And as men, we like to see that stuff too. We're the ones usually always doing it. So every now and then, we like that stuff being done for us too. I think that what a lot of people said in the comments kind of iterates my point. We should be investing into each other. It doesn't have to be one sided. But how do y'all feel about this? Drop a like and a comment below and let's have a conversation. Also, turn on your bell, hit the notifications, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.